Thanks for stopping by to Like a Hawk. As you can see by the Hawk mailbox we have out, flag is up, we have mail, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to DeBuffman17 who sent this just full delivery. I'm going to have to do a mail day all on this basically, so this is going to be on a very future mail day, probably next week. So thank you in advance for that. DeBuffman17, really appreciate that generosity. Today we have 3 deliveries that we're going to get to, so let's just jump in. The first one, let's see what we got here. So the first one is from Jason Aaron Goldberg. If you have not checked out his channel, great stuff all around. I'll put a link in the description as always to his. Dear Rich, here are the GQ cards for the set build. Very pleased I was able to help get you across the finish line. This set is a real beauty. Looking forward to joint shenanigans at the National. Yeah, hopefully Jason and I are talking about maybe doing some joint ripping or joint videos at the National. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. As always, we got the painter's tape. So that's very nice. And I believe, oh, very cool. So let's get into this. Great packaging. All right, so we're just gonna get these out of the package here, but first I want to show off this. There's a great picture. Jason Aaron Goldberg right there, signed. Great signature, Jason, love it. Love the blue on that. And numbered, nice, he numbered it 8 out of 50. I appreciate that, Jason. That's good stuff. There is his YouTube channel right there if you want to check it out. But yeah, very cool, Jason. Thank you so much. We'll leave that right there. All right, so, okay, so you have Schwarber bonus. Okay, so we're going to have to look at that. But here is a nice stack. I think it's over 30 cards that Jason was able to find that I needed to complete the set, and I think this is going to do it. So I will show this off on, I believe, just the hits. There's KB for the PC, hashtag. Otani, some great stuff here. And just to show you, this is already in a binder. We got it all set here. So we're going to put these in, and we're going to complete the set. So I will show that off on just the hits on Tuesday. So thank you, Jason. Appreciate the help as always. Oh, there we go. So there is the bonus Schwarber right there. I don't believe he made it as a all-star starter, but it was nice. He seems to have worked out the kinks in the major leagues, so that's kind of cool to be able to do that. So I appreciate that. Jason will put these right here and leave you up right there. Thank you so much for the help. And hopefully I can help Jason in return. I do have something called Hawk to the Rescue if you're new to the channel, where if you're completing a base set and you're 20% away or less from the base set, I will help you out. I have one coming up that is 2018 Topps Holiday Edition, which should be fun to do. So I'm going to be doing that Hawk to the Rescue very soon. Hopefully next week. It depends when I get that mega box in, so watch out for that. The next package is going to be from Jason Wento. I'll put a link to his channel in the description as well. And let's see, as always, read the letters before we begin. Hey Hawk, these are all the Cubs out of my box of 87 Topps. Nice, hope you enjoy. There's a couple of surprises too. Thanks for being so generous and giving throughout the community. Yours truly, Jason Wento. Thank you so much, Jason. We just made a trade too, so I will happen to show what we traded for in there as well. I think I've mentioned it before. 87 Topps was my favorite set to collect as a kid. I have vivid memories of going to the card shop with my checklist. There were checklist cards, and I used pen on the checklist cards to tell me which ones I needed. Went up there, and they had these huge boxes of 87 Topps. And I'd tell them a number, and they'd go through and say if they had them or not. So this is very cool. I love this set. This is always going to have a soft spot in my heart. So you got Chris Spire, Thad Bosley, Jody Davis, who Harry Carey liked to sing songs about. Tried finding some on YouTube, but there weren't a lot on YouTube about that. Bobby Denier, nice. Brian Dayette, oh, this brings back memories. Terry Francona, there you go, a player, Terry Francona. Ed Lynch, the GM, believe, of the Cubs at one point. So that was very cool. Keith Moreland, who they teased in songs about missing routine fly balls. Manny Trio. Chico Walker. Scott Sanderson. Frank DiPino. There's the Cubs leaders, so there you go for 1986. I have a George Brett snuck in here. Nice hit from 87. Earl Weaver. So I think I remember the quote for Earl Weaver in that his strategy in games would be wait for the 3-run homer. So I guess that's the way he played ball back there. It's always cool to get these managers. And the cool thing about these managers cards, look, you have the team checklist right there. So if you didn't get the checklist, you can always just follow along and use pen on the back of those and fill those out yourself. So Strawberry, nice. Darryl Strawberry. Vince Coleman, wow. A couple of speedsters. Vince Coleman. I don't think we'll see somebody, well, I don't know. I can't say that was as fast as Coleman. He was just heads and above anybody else for at least a couple seasons there. Rafael Palmeiro, yeah, this is one of my, to me, an iconic card for the 87, along with the McGuire and Will Clark. Even the Jose Canseco, I remember it very well, but I remember this Rafael Palmeiro with the Future Stars. This is very cool. Ryan Sandberg right there. Ron Davis. And then nice, Gary Carter. Very cool to end it right there for the 87 pickups. I appreciate, oh, and that was very cool. That was very nice of you to top load the Hawk, Andre Dawson. So still in the, I guess the last card of that you'll see with him on the Expos for the regular season. So there's his stats right there. So very cool, Jason. Thanks for doing that. And what are these? So we have some extra shenanigans right here. So we have, what is this? Okay, I don't know if these are the chips. I forgot what they would call them. They're power chips, but there we go. Coming up on 4th of July. We're going to have a special 4th of July break that I think people are going to like. So stay tuned for that. We have, what is this? Comic Cap 18. I'm not sure who this guy is right here for the comics. Not sure who that is. That's Cable and Wolverine. Some nice ones right there. The Slam Corporation, 1993. This is very cool. I like this stuff. Very nice. That is really nice. Really cool. And look at this stuff. I don't think I've ever seen. I definitely don't have any of these, but I don't know if I've ever seen these. Look at these. Little classic caps. Classic NFL Tonks. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Classic NFL. We have Troy Aikman right there. We got the triplets, I believe. Yeah. Troy Aikman. Very cool. Michael Irvin. Little classic cap. Tonks receiver. I've never seen these. I don't know what type of packs these were in. Classic. Jay Novacek right there. Just a beast. Going out for the 5-yard pass or the 3-yard pass, and great blocker. And then Emmitt Smith, of course. So there you go. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate that. Great stuff. Great stuff. And last but not least, we're going to get to I couldn't fit the whole envelope in here, but this package right here is from Matt Spencer, big Red Sox fan. So we traded some care packages, and let's just get into this and see what we have. Matt was nice enough to do this with Jason. So there we go. Nice, wow, value pack right there. So I may save the packs. I still have Gary's packs I need to open from when he sent me, so I got to do that. Maybe we'll do an old school opening day. Oh, very cool. Wow, so generous, Matt. Thank you. So we got some classic 2018. Got some opening day 2017. We got the nice Bowman with the gum inside. So I'm going to save these, I think, we're going to do a pack opening with Gary's and Matt's. Because look what I got right here. We got some bricks of cards we're going to have to get through. So I appreciate all this stuff, Matt. Let's just get into this. All right. So we got Greg Maddux, 1990 Upper Deck. Sean Cheatham. I don't know if I don't think I recognized Sean's name before. Mike Bilecki, of course, remember him. Dwight Smith, the Rookie of the Year with Jerome Walton. Starline Mark Grace. That is a cool card. I don't know where this is from. 1990s Starline. Loved Mark Grace. I had him in my fantasy league for years on end. He didn't hit homers. He hit like 12 homers a year, but he would always get over 40 doubles, hit over 300, be close to 310 every year. Just a great player. Laddie Renfro. Look at that style right there. Jerome Walton. So there you go. Jerome Walton and Dwight Smith. Beautiful. How beautiful is that? Beautiful picture of Andre Dawson right there. I got to stick that back there. Kyle Schwarber and Javi Baez optic. I believe Javi Baez got elected as a starter. Got a nice Bowman's Best Ian Happ rookie card. Rick Wilkins, nice. Had some power as a catcher. Rick Wilkins. Jorge Soler, Bowman Platinum. Beautiful card. Jose Quintana from Stadium Club. I wasn't able to buy any of these. I got a break from this year, which I hit something remarkable. I got a hit it forward going on for that, so you might want to check that out after this one. Kyle Schwarber, beautiful photography right there. Very cool. Wilson Contreras. Yeah, so Chronicles, I believe this was the year when Anthony Rizzo was on the box cover. I have one of these, I just haven't opened it yet, so this reminds me that I'm going to have to open that. So thank you, Matt. That will go into the Anthony Rizzo PC, one of the main Cub that I collect along with Chris Bryant. Dexter Fowler. Nice old school Fergie Jenkins. Look at there with the facsimile autograph. Very cool. Cole Beasley, I know he's not on the team anymore, but nice to see Cole Beasley. Taco Charlton. Marquez White. Nice. I don't think I have this one at all. Legends of the Fall, Roger Staubach. Very cool. Appreciate that. Malik Collins. Jason Witten's back. And there is a card of his. Press Proof. Charles Tapper. Dan Bailey. Darren McFadden. Another nice Jason Witten. Right there. Great picture. Terrence Williams. Sean Lee. Tony Dorsett. I was reading a very disheartening article about how he's losing his mind. He's got the fits of anger. Typical symptoms of someone that is going through the rigors of the old school NFL, and I really hated to see Tony Dorsett going through that. See if I can find that story again, but it's just, I don't know, it just breaks my heart to see somebody have to deal with that. He has to write things down. He doesn't leave the house unless he writes things down because he forgets where he's going to go or where he might go. And then he has a room where if he feels he's getting angry with people, especially his family, he just goes to that room and shuts himself in until that passes. It's just horrible. So my heart goes out to Tony Dorsett. Fergie Jenkins, Fire. It's a nice blue Fergie Jenkins. That's really cool. That is nice. Got a Schwarber rookie card, the mini. Was not collecting Alan Ginter. Looking forward to Alan Ginter X. Hopefully they do that again this year. Nico Horner. Nice. This is very cool. The Tony Romo. So you can see my hand behind that. The acetate. Very cool. Clear Vision Football. Looks like that's the base card. I'll have to look up that set and see if we can maybe do a box of that. That's very nice. Nice. Anthony Rizzo. Have never seen this card. So Anthony Rizzo Bowman. Thank you. Kyle Schwarber. Ryan Sandberg right there. Jalen Smith, rookie card. John Lester from opening day. Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Hendricks. Wilson Contreras. Great picture of Addison Russell there from opening day. Storied World Series 2016. Nice. That's the throw, I think, that ended the World Series. Right there. Chris Bryant, what is this? Sticker album. Download and print bonus pages. This is, oh, nice. It's a sticker of Chris Bryant. Wow. You got to let me know, Matt, if you completed the sticker set, if you were going for that, or how you got this Chris Bryant. That is very cool. Nice little sticker. Rondon, Jake Arrieta right there. Salvador Perez World Series. Right there. Starlin Castro. Miguel Montero. Yeah, I gotta go after this set. I don't know if I have too many of these. The Chris Bryant highlights. This set eluded me because again, I came in after that set. That's awesome. I'd love to try to collect that set. At the National, I gotta start making a list of things that I'm gonna try to go for, and that may be one of them if somebody has those cards or what. But thank you for reminding me there. Jeff Samardzija. He was pretty good for the Cubs for a little bit there. Matt Garza. 2 Matt Garzas, there we go, in stereo. Starlin Castro and Soriano for the Cubs. Huge contract, just never lived up to it. But appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. Got 2 more of these packs here to go through. Thank you for giving me the Gypsy Queen. Congratulations to Matt as well. I believe he completed his Gypsy Queen set. Jason and I were able to help him out to complete that, so very cool. I always love to help set builders. So again, oh wow, this is a box topper, I believe. Kyle Schwarber box topper right there. Very nice. Really love the box toppers this year from GQ. That nice chrome effect right there. Let's set that next to Jason. Chicago Cubs walk-off. Nice. I got a card from that set that I'm going to have to show everybody. Danny Jackson. Doug Glanville was a Philly. A little bit too. A Cubs prospect. Nice Addison Russell black bordered. Yeah, these are great because I get to see cards that I haven't seen before. Starlin Castro. What is this? This is a cool looking card. Anthony Rizzo. What is this? 2017 Topps. I'll have to look into this. That's a pretty cool card. Anthony Rizzo. I really love that. I love the look of it. Very different. Like the facsimile autographs. Ben Zobrist. Hopefully things are okay with Ben in his personal life. Just a side effect of him being out is that I think the money they saved with Zobrist they were able to spend on the new reliever. So there's Cole Hamels. So I mean, I don't wish any ill will on anybody, especially in their personal life, going through a nasty divorce. But yeah, so able to get Kimbrel out of it. But yeah, Sean Dunston, who would swing at anything. He would swing at balls in the dirt that didn't even get to home plate. But when he hit one, it went far. So that's what I remember from Sean Dunston. Great arm too, but just threw balls away. Yeah, Sean Dunston was a player. Wow, Earl Cunningham. I remember some Topps cards I have of him kneeling. He was supposed to be a big-time prospect. I don't even know if he got up to the majors at all. Wow, Earl Cunningham. There you go. Mitch Williams, Wild Thing. Very nice Chris Bryant. Leaf Limited. There you go. Oh, for the 2018 set. So this was from the Chronicles, I believe. That had the different sets in there. So that's cool. Yu Darvish, who's doing okay. Just has some strikeouts, but still giving up like 3 or 4 runs in 5 innings. I think three runs in like 5 1/3 or 5 2/3. So still striking people out. Nice Mark Grace. Oh, beautiful cards from Fleer Ultra. Love that. There's back-to-back. Great pictures of Grace. Turk Wendell right there, rookie. Sportflix. Look at him. There you go, throwing the ball right at you. Got Ryan Sandberg, Stadium Club. Mike Harkey. There we go. Cubs leaders card, Manny Trio. Posing right there. Jamie Moyer, young Jamie Moyer. Damon Berryhill. Nice catcher for the Cubs. Les Lancaster, Kurt Wilkinson. Thad Bosley, remember we saw him earlier. Rick Sutcliffe, loved the delivery on Rick Sutcliffe. He was just very slow, and then all of a sudden kind of the ball would get there really quickly at the plate. I'd go back and do yourself a favor and watch Rick Sutcliffe's delivery to home plate. It was just he'd hide the ball back. I loved that. To me, a Cubs iconic pitching pose, pitching delivery. Dylan Cease. And a nice Andrew Kashner. Wow. Authentic game worn used along with an auto. Prime Cuts 2008. That's pretty cool. 130 out of 249. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. There you go. That's a pretty nice little delivery right there. The Prime Cuts with the autograph over it. Appreciate that. And Anthony Rizzo, again, card I haven't seen. Now we got a last little bit here. Okay. Leon Lett from Pacific. Remember collecting those. I think I actually have a pack of hit that. Larry Brown. Isaac Holt looking behind, running away from everybody. Jimmy Jones, playoff. That's kind of a cool card. Larry Brown, great cornerback. I want to say Super Bowl MVP 1 year. Michael Irvin, Pacific. Charles Haley, beast on the line for them from the edge. Daryl Johnson, Moose, great blocker. Michael Irvin, the Hawk, another Hawk card, Andre Dawson when he's on the Red Sox. Seen that before, Doug Glanville. Frank Castillo. Wow, Brooks Kieschnick, I haven't heard his name. I haven't heard his name in a while. 1993 draft pick. Again, nothing happened with Brooks Kieschnick as well. So, Mark Grace. Derek May. He was decent outfielder for a little bit of time. Randy Myers. Again, all these saves leader, but it was just always, you were sweating in the ninth inning with any of the Cubs relievers. Jerome Walton, Joe Girardi. This is a really fun mail day because I get to look back and think about all these older players that I haven't thought about or seen in a while. So thank you, Matt. Doug Bird, Doug Capia. Now we're getting back a little bit earlier than I know. These guys I don't know anything about. This would have been before my time. It would have been probably, I don't know, 8 years old at the time, 7, 8 years old, 6, 7, 8. Jerry Morales, I think he was a pretty good player for them back in the day. Wade Roden, Greg Smith, Dean Wilkins, Scott Sanderson, another Mark Grace, Greg Maddux, there we go. Ray Sanchez, haven't seen that name in for a while, 93 Fleer. Got Sean Dunston, Derek May, from, again, Fleer Ultra. This is the 94 version. Have a nice Greg Maddux. Ryan Sandberg. Kyle Hendricks, John Lester. John Lester's still getting hit hard in the first inning, but after that he's okay. But love that Wrigley Field set. I'm going to have to collect that as well. Jake Arrieta Wrigley Field set. Bruce Sutter, right there. How about that mustache? Right there. Bruce Sutter. Got John Lester. Same set. Fergie Jenkins. Got a couple Billy Williams right there. Kyle Hendricks, double Kyle Hendricks right there. And Wilson Contreras. So there you go. So there's the new version and the original version side by side. I think they even did wrestling cards like that in 2005 Heritage. So lots of great stuff. Thank you again to Jason Wento, Jason Aaron Goldberg, and Matt Spencer. Appreciate all the generosity. I don't feel like I don't deserve this, but I appreciate the time and energy you put to put these together and to send them off. So thank you so much. I appreciate you checking out this video. Like, subscribe. Feel free to tell me about your hits in the comments. Always love to hear about those. And of course, there's social media, Instagram at Like a Hawk Cards, all one word. Hope you have a lot of luck in your next break, and thanks for watching Like a Hawk.